Hey, good morning, everybody. This is First Warn Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich with an update on Karen. Karen is a cool-looking storm, but it is a very weak storm. The interesting thing about Karen, you see the big explosion of thunderstorms east of the center, right there where my cursor is. But this is actually where the center is over in this region. So all the storms are over there. A lot of dry air getting pulled in on the west side. So we've got all this dry air entraining in this direction, warm moist flow coming up this direction, and wind shear is pushing the storm off to the north and the east. So it's basically pushing all of these clouds and thunderstorms off to the east. So it's deeply what we call sheared. It's being sheared off, as well as dry air moving in from the western side of the Gulf of Mexico. In fact, if I flip over to the water vapor loop, and I'll stop at looping here, look at all this dry air to its north and west. This is not a healthy system right now. It may maintain itself briefly, but I'm not anticipating this storm getting stronger. If it holds its own, that would be something. It's likely going to weaken as this big trough digs in the western part of the country. You see the upper low and the real big blizzard going on up in parts of the Dakotas and the northern Rockies. If you throw on the actually surface pressures, if you look carefully, the pressures are actually lower up here with the blizzard than they are down here with Karen. So very little impact in the Carolinas right now expected from the storm. And even on the Gulf Coast, though you never want to let your guard down, this is going to be just a glorified rainmaker. Low-lying areas of Plaquemines Parish and any coastal islands definitely have to watch for some minor storm surge, especially at high tide. But even the rain from this doesn't look like it's going to be a big deal because it's been so dry in parts of the southeast. Here's the forecast track. You can see moving basically to the northwest today. Should be off the coast of Louisiana by 7 o'clock tomorrow, which is Saturday night, and then probably crossing Plaquemines Parish, the mouth of the Mississippi River, then moving back out here to the Chandelier Sound. Sometime, it looks like, early on Sunday morning, and then making probably another landfall somewhere on the Alabama, Florida coast, and then it weakens. Now, the colors you see here are the chances of tropical storm force winds. Remember yesterday we had a 5% chance in the Charlotte area. Right now, it's a 0% chance because the storm is so weak and it's expected to kind of weaken even more dramatically as it moves north. We're not expecting any wind issues in the Carolinas at all. What about rainfall? Well, if you look at the rainfall forecast through Sunday night, very little rain in the Carolinas. The storm's moving a little slower now, so the weekend is looking perfect. Absolutely zero worries for Saturday and Sunday in the Carolinas. As we go into Monday morning, the rain moves in, and then it could last Monday afternoon into Tuesday. Because of the slower movement, we likely will see rain lasting well into Tuesday now. So the weekend is looking absolutely picture perfect. So there's the latest on Karen. I think the bigger story might end up being this gigantic blizzard ongoing in western parts of South Dakota, Nebraska, northern Colorado, and all of Wyoming. Montana got it yesterday. You can actually see the snow up here in western Canada down into Montana. But you watch, these totals coming out of the Black Hills of South Carolina could approach 40 inches in some locations. So that's the latest on Karen and our weather. It's going to be a hot one today. Let me throw temperatures up there, already in the upper 70s, and it's not even lunchtime yet. Get used to it. Mid-80s today, mid-80s tomorrow, low 80s on Sunday. Hope you have a great day. Of course, I'll have more coming up today at 4, 5, and 6 on NBC Charlotte.